So this is the door at the bottom of the stairs. We are entering into the basement. The exciting part about the basement is that John and I have created this from scratch. 4 years ago, it was concrete, nothing but concrete. It's not much past concrete at this point, but it is something that we've created. So, fun light fixtures, fun doors, big open area, wood floors, drop ceilings, so on and so forth. The door at the bottom of the stairs is what will eventually be a audio closet. It's wired for sound and power and surround sound speakers and internet and whatever else my husband felt was necessary. It's also huge enough, I have no clue if you can tell size at this point, it's also huge enough that I could put well, everything possibly imaginable in this closet. I am now standing in the corner of the closet, so it is significant and has its own ventilation because he's going to put a lot of electronics in there and wanted to be able to vent the area or keep it cool or whatever one does with the electronics. There is a bunch of shelving that John built himself. The big hole in the wall is where the TV will ultimately go. Double opening doors to the patio. We specifically got those so that if we ever wanted to move in something big like a pool table or a waterbed, I have no clue what we were going to move in, but we knew we needed double opening doors, so there it is. There's the supposable reading nook if we ever get it moving. It's got bench seat and coverings. This is one of the few areas of the house where there is window coverings but no curtains. It drives my husband nuts, so I'm pointing it out. This is a very, very long room. It's almost 70 feet long, so if that gives you any idea of size. Mattresses that are against the wall and they're over halfway down the wall. This will eventually be a kitchenette area. Don't know if you can tell, but it's got tiling on it, so it should be fairly nice when we get it done. But there are currently no cabinets, no appliances, or anything of that effect. That big green box right there, however, that is all of the books that I collected before I got married. So that is my official book box. One would think they'd be on a bookshelf somewhere, but the answer is no. My husband's a little obsessed with Halloween, so you will randomly see things like dead bodies hanging around our house. Very exciting. There is a chair I reupholstered. Not that it's doing much good down here, but there it is. You'll see we are still in the middle of construction, which means construction equipment and dust are very prevalent around here. The electric chair. Boxes for camping and other Halloween type supplies. So this double door that we're about to go through is what will be my sewing room once we get downstairs finished. Again, yes, I do paint things weirdly. This is my polka dotted room, built-in quilt rack, which I'm super excited about. Nothing else really exciting in here except for this giant closet. This runs the whole length of the room. It is large enough to actually put a twin bed in, so it is huge to say the least. But again, we're just in the middle. And then I made John put in pocket doors because we needed more space. Or I didn't want to take up what space we did have for things like doors. Then there's a small hallway down here. Off to the right-hand side, this is just necessities. It's things like the water heater. It has the area underneath the stairs back there where, of course, we've shoved more things. The next door on the left, or on the right, excuse me, is the bathroom for downstairs. Sink, toilet, shower. We did get to do all of this ourselves, so I got to get the fancy shower and put little cubby holes in it, and I just painted. I really like painting things. Then the next door on the right is simply a storage space for whatever shall be. Hopefully there'll be some linens in there, but right now it is empty, useful space. This room back here at the end of the hallway is the bomb shelter, I guess. It's just a big concrete safe room. We have built shelves back in here for Christmas decorations, Halloween decorations. There's leftover paint, a mini fridge that'll eventually go in the kitchen, more of John's supplies and things that he's going to be working with, Halloween decorations, ducking, some stuff that we've collected over the years, that kind of thing. And then his giant safe where he keeps whatever it is that he wants to keep. And then the only door that's on the other side of the hallway down here is his bedroom, or his office, John's office, or will be John's office when and if we ever get things finished. And you'll see lots of storage stuff right now. It does have the sump pump. Most houses around here have sump pumps because the area does tend to flood, and this keeps the groundwater low enough so that we don't actually get water in our basement. You'll see all of his electronics, and he likes to listen to police scanners and wire up the house and TV screens and whatever else that he has in here. And then a lot of shelving for him as well. One of the only few rooms that actually has a lock on the door, a fancy lock, and that's because it's also the room there we plan on putting anything that needs to be locked up if it needs to be. That or, you know, the giant concrete vault. So that is our downstairs.